Good morning, my name's Tom, and today's video is about flags. Uh, Specifically, flags related to 1930s era Germany, because a local politician in my area will say they spoke poorly. They, as a sort of trying to rally people behind them, they said that those flags have been flying and we need to fight back. I say they spoke poorly because they gave their political opposition an opportunity to claim the victim spotlight and said, hey, she called us Nazis. No, she didn't, but, it's an easy enough manipulation to play. And then, she spoke to a person who writes editorials. It's easy to confuse those people with journalists if you're not really savvy. This is local office. She's not an experienced politician. And she ended up putting her foot in her mouth there, too. But I wanted to talk about the flags that I have seen. Because, I mean, the ones I've seen in real life. I don't mean like pictures of people on the internet or videos that somebody will, claim are fake. And it's important to recognize it because I don't see giant red cloths with a crooked cross in the center flying in my area. That doesn't go over well. Instead, the flags I see, well, they're more similar to what you would see from a gang. They come in the form of tattoos, graffiti, artwork on tool bags. And, the guy with the tattoos, he's probably not going to have the broken cross tattooed on his forearm where you can see it. No, that usually goes under the shirt somewhere. Same with the lightning bolts. Instead, you'll see these Germanic runes that were created by some German crank in 1903 that the National Socialist Party adopted. Or more specifically, the SS adopted. And then when they took over the National Socialist Party, one thing leads to another. The Black Sun would be a common one. There's sigils for life, for death. There's a very specific skull called Totenkopf. That's one. I remember somebody who went through the apprenticeship with me, a black man, got assigned to a contractor, and they assigned him to work with a CE. And if you're a union electrician, that's not right. But I digress. The thing is, that guy had those tattoos, and he had, swastikas and things on his tool bag and whatnot. And, you do have to fight back. And if while that CE's back was turned and his tool bag accidentally fell out of the second-story window of the building they were in, well, that happens. And, the thing is, people work really hard to ignore those flags. Because that apprentice's foreman showed up at the training center. I always come in a little bit early. So I was there, and I saw the foreman trying to tell the training director and our instructors that this guy's no good, he's got a bad attitude, he doesn't get along, we should drop him now while it's early on. And of course I interrupt and I said, well, have you considered the problem is you assigned a black man to work with the guy with the swastika tattoo? He goes, what? He never complained. He never said anything. I'm like, you just said he's always complaining. He's got a bad attitude. I don't understand what's going on here. But even if he's not complaining, it seems like it might be a poor choice to assign the black man to work with the guy who has the swastika tattoo. And the training director and the instructor, their heads just slowly turn and look at the foreman, who suddenly, look, I I have to go. I can't stay here. I've got something scheduled. But, good talk. And he freaking ran out of the room. Here's the thing. He knew the guy had swastika tattoos. He knew the guy had these flags on his tool bag. Oh, here's an interesting one. Those guys, some of them, they have this weird way of lacing their boots as a flag to other members of their little club. So while, yeah, nobody's flying the cloth flag where I am, those flags are out there. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a great day.